Okay, ready? Okay. For the bright side of branding, business, and being your own boss. Hey boss, it's Sunny Lenarduzzi of The Sunny Show. Welcome to the bright side of branding, business, and being your own boss. So we all know what it's like when we're hitting a really good stride in our business and we feel like we've got a ton of momentum, and then all of a sudden you hit that plateau and you feel like your audience and your community is bored, they've completely disengaged, and you're kind of in a rut. We've all been there, it happens from time to time, and I wanted to address this with the 3 A's of getting out of a social media lull. The first A is attention. If your community's gotten a little bored with your content and you seem to be hitting a plateau with your engagement, it's time to grab their attention. So one of the easiest ways to do this is capitalize on stories. And stories are a fairly new piece of the social media playing field, but they're a really great way to stay top of mind. Why? Well, for example, Facebook stories are underused like crazy. And you know what happens when you start using Facebook stories? You're at the very top of everyone's newsfeed when they go on the Facebook app. And how much time are we spending on that Facebook app? A lot. So it's an opportunity for you to be right there at the very top of it whenever anybody in your community opens the app. Facebook stories are a great way to get started. Also, Instagram stories keep you at the top of the feed in that app as well. So instead of just posting to Instagram, draw attention to your Instagram posts and draw attention to yourself using Instagram stories. And of course, one of my personal favorite ways to draw attention is by going live. Going live gives an element to your content that pre-produced content like our YouTube videos or our Instagram posts or a Facebook post just don't, because people know they can actually connect with you live. So if you want to engage your audience again, one quick way to do that is by going live. And what you can do is pre-promote them or set up a series of lives by doing one a day or even one a week, so people know exactly when they should be tuning in and coming to see you live every day, so you have their undivided attention during that live stream, and they're seeing you on a daily or weekly basis, so you grab their attention and pull them back in and get them re-engaged with your content. The second A is ask and you shall receive. This seems so simple, but the amount of companies, brands, small business owners, entrepreneurs I see who don't ask any questions on social media is shocking. Just ask a question and see what happens. It's immediately going to boost your engagement. So one quick little way to ask for engagement is on Instagram. And we've been doing this on our Be Your Own Boss Instagram account quite often and saying like if you're a boss or double tap if you're a boss. You're giving people an exact call to action that's extremely easy for them to do, so immediately you'll see a boost of engagement. So you're just asking for it and telling them exactly what they need to do. You have to remember that just because you're on social media all the time doesn't mean that your audience and community is. Sometimes you just have to tell them what you want them to do. Another way to ask for engagement is to do fill in the blanks. Those are a great way to boost your engagement. It could be even something really simple. Doing things like polls are another way to boost your engagement, or asking people their opinion on a logo or an outfit that you might want to wear. Those are a couple of ways that I've used in the past to boost my engagement and again, get in front of my audience in a more engaged way and grab their attention, which we just were talking about. So make sure that you're asking questions. Don't forget that social media is a dialogue, not just a monologue. So it's important to ask and you shall receive, because if you're just talking at people, they're going to tune out eventually. The third A is audit, and I can't stress this enough. If you just continue to post the same things over and over and over again, people are going to lose interest. That's just human nature. So what you can do to audit your own content is pretty simple. Pay attention to the analytics on every social platform. Or even more simple than that is you can just pay attention to the posts that are getting a lot of engagement and which posts are not getting much engagement at all. What are the trends in those posts? Is there something that you're doing consistently that seems to be grabbing more attention? Okay, then do more of that. And this goes for every social platform there is. And another thing that you can do to audit on social media is take a look at competitors or other people in your niche and see what they're doing that's working for them. And on top of that, another thing that I love to do is get ideas from other industries. This is getting outside of your industry, because sometimes because of social media and we're all seeing what everyone else is doing, we all start copying each other within our industry. And that's the worst thing you can do, because your audience is going to get bored of it really fast. So look at other industries that aren't even related to you and check out what they're doing and how you can implement some of their game-changing strategies into your social content as well. So auditing doesn't just go for yourself, it goes for other people as well. And the final thing I'll say about this is don't be afraid to experiment. So I just started doing new video content, short little mini clips is what we're calling them, on my Instagram account at @SunnyLeonardUzi. And I love them, and they're getting so much engagement because it's fresh, it's new, and it's something I've never done before. So don't be afraid to test. This is one big game, and you gotta try new things to see what works, and that's all part of the auditing process as well. Pay attention to what works, drop what doesn't, and keep moving forward. And one final bonus tip is YouTube. Shocker, I know. But YouTube truly changed the game for me when it came to my social media strategy, because it's growing all of my channels all of the time. So YouTube has helped me grow my Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of my followings, plus my email list, which has been amazing for building a really strong, targeted community. The reason YouTube is a little different than every other platform is because it's evergreen content. So a lot of my videos are ranked #1 on YouTube and Google, and they're getting hits and new visitors and a new audience every single day that's discovering me. So it's bringing in new, fresh eyes and new members of my community on a daily, hourly basis, which is a really great thing. So if you're interested in YouTube, I would say to dive in and check out my other videos on how to get started on YouTube the right way. And on that note, I do have a Boss YouTube channel checklist that you can download below this video to get started on YouTube right away. And also, don't forget to join the Be Your Own Boss Mastermind group on Facebook with thousands of entrepreneurs all over the world. Join your fellow bosses in achieving the life you want to live on your own terms. If you like this video, you know the drill. Hit the like button below, share it with your friends, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Have you been thinking about using YouTube to grow your business, but you're not sure where to start and you're scared of wasting time on the wrong steps? Let me be your guide, and I'll show you the right steps to ranking on page 1 for more views, subscribers, and leads for your business. Learn more at bossYouTubeStrategy.com.
The Sunny Show.